Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another Glacial Geek Battle Report. I am Phil, the Glacial Geek, coming to you here from Savannah Line Games in Pooler, Georgia, where I will be playing a 2,000-point game between my Dark Angels and Jason's Flesh Terrors. The story that we've got going on here is that the Flesh Terrors were sent to this planet to hold it after it had been held by some Chaos warbands. And they were told to hold the positions and until they could be relieved by some Astra Militarum forces that were being sent to properly establish an Imperial foothold here on the planet. While they were doing so, they got contacted by a Dark Angels battle cruiser that arrived in system, telling them to back off, that the Dark Angels would handle it from here. Gabriel Seth, having been on the planet, said, no, I don't answer to you. You have no authority over me. We will hold this. That's what we were told to do. You can just go jog on. And the Dark Angels said, no, that's not what we will do. What we will do is we will come onto this planet and do what we have to do. And the Flesh Terrors, being a little hot-headed themselves, said, bring it on. And the Dark Angels, being very stubborn, decided to say, all right, we'll bring it. So that's what we have here as we're fighting it out. We are going to be playing the regular what is it again? Retrieval mission from the regular rule book, but we are using the new points costs from the chapter approved and the new formation for the Dark Angels, the Dark Angels attack squad, the Ravenwing attack squadron. So from Vigilus. So basically, the way we pointed it out, his Flesh Terrors army is now 99 points. It had been 2,198 points. So like a drop of almost 200 points for that. My list is now 1,998 points. It was 2,364 points. So this list that you see here lost 366 points because of chapter proof, which is pretty crazy. And to be fair, I did choose units to try to show the points differences, but still, that's pretty awesome. So the army that dropped 366 points between the Venerable Dreadnoughts, the Ravenwing Black Knights, and the Deathwing Knights and Terminators that you will see in the army list. Speaking of, let's show you the two armies that are going to be fighting it out. So for the Dark Angels, I'll be running an Outrider detachment and a Vanguard detachment. Leading off the Outrider detachment, we have a Talon Master. We have two 3-man bike squads, each with a plasma gun, and a 6-man Black Knight squad. Then for the Vanguard detachment, we have an Interrogator Chaplain in Terminator armor and a Librarian in Terminator armor with a Force Stave. We have a 5-man Deathwing Knight squad with a Watcher in the Dark. We have two 6-man Deathwing Terminator squads. One squad has a Heavy Flamer, the other squad has a Plasma Cannon. We have two Venerable Dreadnoughts, each with Close Combat Weapon, Heavy Flamer, and Twin Las Cannon. And last but not least, we have a Land Raider Crusader with a Storm Bolter. And for the Flesh Terrors, he'll be running a Spearhead detachment and a Battalion detachment. Leading off the Spearhead detachment, we have a Librarian in Terminator armor. We have two Ball Predators, both with Flamestorm Cannon and Heavy Flamer sponsons, and one has a Storm Bolter. And a Predator with Twin Las Cannon and Las Cannon sponsons and a Storm Bolter. Then for the Battalion detachment, leading it off here, we have Gabriel Seth and a Captain with a Jump Pack, Thunderhammer, and Storm Shield. We have 3 tactical squads, 2 5-man squads, each with a Sergeant with a Power Sword and a Plasma Pistol, and a 10-man squad. Sergeant has a Plasma Pistol, Power Sword. There's a Multi-Melta and a Melta in that 10-man squad. We have a 10-man Death Company squad. There's 1 Thunderhammer. We have 4 guys with bolt guns and chainswords. We have 5 guys with hand flamers, 3 of which have chainswords, 1 has a power sword, and 1 has a power fist. We have a Furioso Dreadnought with blood talons, underslung meltagun, heavy flamer, and magna grapples. We have a Sanguinary Ancient with an Encarmine sword. We have a drop pod. And last but not least, we have a Storm Raven with twin las cannon, twin multi-melta, 2 hurricane bolters, and storm strike missiles. All right, so those are the armies going over deployment. I've got one of my bike squads over here on the right flank. I've got my Land Raider Crusader. Inside there are the Deathwing Knights, the Librarian, and the Interrogator Chaplain. We then have one of my Venerable Dreadnoughts here. We've got the other bike squad here. The other Venerable Dreadnought here. We've got the Black Knights and my Talonmaster here. In Deep Strike Reserve, I've got my 2 Terminator squads. So, for the Flesh Terrors, he has one of his 5-man tactical squads there. He's got his Storm Raven up there. Inside is Gabriel Seth, as well as the 10-man. Oh, the Death Company squad is up in there. We then have and the Furioso Dreadnought is also behind over there too. We've got the Ball Predator here. We've got the other Ball Predator right next to it there. We've got the 5-man tactical squad inside there. We've got his Smash Captain, his Terminator Librarian, and the Ancient, Sanguinary Ancient right over there. And in the back corner over here, we have his regular Predator with the las cannons, and in Deep Strike Reserve, he has his drop pod with the 10-man tactical squad. So, as of right now, the Flesh Terrors are going to be going first, unless I can seize the initiative. Looking for a 6. Show me that fill first. No fill phase, so we'll come back to you after movement phase for the Flesh Terrors here on turn 1. Moving for the Flesh Terrors here on turn 1, his tactical squad there moved up. His tactical squad over here moved up, as did his Librarian. His 2 Ball Predators moved up this way.
They both advanced.
Oh, they both advanced up this way. And these guys over here advanced as well. My bad, sorry. His Smash Captain did have became Death Company. What is it? Visions of Sanguinius. So he had that. So he has the Black Rage, and then he used Forlorn Fury to advance him or move him up the board before turn 1, and then he moved up here, so he's really close to my Venerable Dreadnought over here. His Sanguinary Ancient advanced up over this way. His Storm Raven moved up over this way, and his Predator over there stood still. So that is going to be it for the movement phase. We'll come back to you with the shooting phase. Psychic phase, my bad. He is going to cast Unleashed Rage onto his, into the Smash Captain over here.
Needing a 6.
Needing a 6. Does not go off. You're going to spend a command point. He's going to spend a command point on that one. Into a 6, so it's good. And now he's going to cast Wings of Sanguinius onto himself. That goes off with a 9. Starting off the shooting phase, his Predator is going to shoot into my Land Raider over here. So 4 shots with las cannons, hitting on 3s because he didn't move. All right, getting 3 hits. Strength 9, wounding on 3s. Getting 1 wound, AP -3, so looking for a 5-up save. Yeah, he's good with a fill phase. Woo! So now his Storm Raven is going to fire his twin las cannon, twin multi-melta, and the Storm Strike missiles into my Land Raider. And he's going to fire the Hurricane bolters into my bikers over here. So I'm going to start with the shots into the bikers, 24 shots, hitting on 3s. Come back to you with that. And now looking for 5s to wound. Come back to you with that. So we have 7 wounds onto them, AP nothing, so 7 3-up saves. Failing 1 of them. And now the shots into my Land Raider over here. We're going to have the yellow are going to be the twin lasgun. The whites are going to be the twin, are going to be the 2 Storm Strike missiles, and the reds are going to be the twin melta. So these are all going to be hitting on 3s because of powers of the Machine Spirit. Alrighty. 1 of each, fair enough. So they're strength 9 on the yellow one, so that's going to be wounding on 3s. The others are going to be strength 8, wounding on 4s.
I'll command reroll.
Oh, he's going to command Melta. He's going to command reroll 1 of the Melta.
Nope.
Not into a hit, so that's going to be 3 here. These are going to be looking for, like I said, looking for 3 on the yellow, 4s on the white and red. All right, all wounds there. So we have we'll do the las cannon first. So that's going to be AP -3. Not a save. Then we have the Storm Strike missile is how much?
That's -3.
AP -3 as well, so looking for a 5-up. Not on that one either. And then -4, looking for a 6-up save. Show me that fill first. No, nothing there. So we'll do the we'll do the 3 straight from the Storm Strike missile, right? So we got 3 straight from the Storm Strike missile, D6 from the las gun. Is going to be 4, so we've got 7 total here, and then we've got the Melta 1, rolling 2, taking the highest, taking another 3. So a total of 10 wounds, which is pretty brutal. His captain actually has a plasma pistol. He swapped out his bolt pistol for a plasma pistol. And I know people have questioned about the Smash captains having a storm shield and the Thunderhammer storm shield and having a pistol. But in his profile, he gets the pistol and doesn't have to exchange it for the storm shield or Thunderhammer, but he can exchange it for a plasma pistol, which he did here. So he's going to shoot his plasma pistol here. Are you supercharging?
Sure.
Yeah, he's going to supercharge it. So hitting on a 2, that is a hit. Strength 8, toughness doesn't make a difference. So that is going to be AP -3. So looking for a 6-up save. Yeah, with that filfers. Librarian's going to shoot his storm bolter into my bikers over here. So 4 shots, hitting on 3s, rerolling the 1 because of the captain. All right, so still just 3 hits. These are now going to be wounding on 5s. Getting 1 wound, 3-up save. Yeah, he good. And 3 bolt guns from that squad can see into my bikers over here, hitting on 3s. All right, gets all hits, looking for 5s to wound. Woo, getting 1 wound. Oh, I saw those 4s, never mind. I got excited there when I saw that for him, so still 3. Yeah, still said 1 wound. My brain counted before my emotions counted, I guess, I don't know. But he makes the save. And he's going to fire his Angelus bolt gun into my bikers over here, hitting on 4s because of rerolling 1s though, because of the captain there. No hits. All right, so we're going to now start the assault phase with his Smash captain is going to charge into my Dreadnought and my bikers over here. So we're going to start with the Dreadnought first. We'll do the Heavy Flamer, getting 1 hit. Strength 5, looking for a 3 to wound. Now we got the twin las cannon that's going to be firing in there. Rerolling 1s because of Grim Resolve. Oh, yeah, there's a hit. Looking for a 2 to wound. That is a wound. 3-up invul save. No, it does not. Do you spend a command point to reroll that? He does. Oh, no, into a 1. D6 wounds. 4 wounds. He's got 4 6-up, feel no pains. Making 1 of them, so he takes 3 wounds. And now the 1 guy from here that can see him with the twin bolters. All right, getting no hits there. So his charge distance, getting 5 inches, he will be in. And now the Librarian is going to charge into the Dreadnought. He is in. All right, so starting out the fight phase, his Smash captain is going to be, he has 4 attacks base, +1 for the charge because of Death Visions, and +1 because of Unleash Rage. So he's going to have a total of 6 attacks. He's going to put 3 into my Venerable Dreadnought here, and he's going to put 3 into my Bikers over here. So the red ones will be into my Venerable Dreadnought, the other ones are going to be into the Bikers. So hitting on 3s because of being a Thunderhammer. Rerolling 1s because of himself. Oh, there's another one there. Wow, pretty good on those rerolls. Thankfully. So they're going to be wounding on 2s for everything because of Red Thirst. All right.
1
so we
1
got
to reroll for the Ancient.
1 1 to reroll because of the Ancient. That is going to be, so that's going to be 3 reds onto the Venerable Dreadnought and 2 onto my Bikers. So we're going to do the 2 into the Bikers first. May as well. These are going to be looking for 6-ups. Making neither of them, so let's do it 1 at a time because they've got 2 wounds each. Oh, no, it's flat 4 damage because he's got Artisan of War, so that's going to be 2 dead dude bros.
Even if I didn't have Artisan of War.
Wow, crazy. And now into my Dreadnought over here, so 3 6-up, so show me them fill faces. Making 1 of them, so that means it's going to be a total of 8 wounds into him over here, so he does have a Venerable ignoring wounds thing. So there's 8 wounds. He has 8 wounds, so I need to make 1 6-up between this for him to stay alive. Come on, let's see what you got. Getting just the 1, but that's enough to stay alive. Woo! All right, so I'm going to spend 2 command points to interrupt over here. I'm going to put 3 attacks into his Librarian over there and 1 attack into his Smash Captain. So we'll go into the Librarian first. So 3 attacks. He's Venerable Dreadnought hitting on 2s. All right, that's all hits. Wounding on 2s. That is all wounds. AP -3, so it's going to be 5-up saves. No, fails them. He is dead. And that is First Blood. And then the 1 into the Smash Captain over here. That is a hit with a fill face. That is a wound with not a fill face. 3-up invul save. Oh, he's good. All right, so now my biker guy is going to attack in here. He's got 1 attack, hitting on a 3. That is a hit. Wounding on a 4. That's a wound. 3 up save. He's good. All right, my opponent's going to spend 3 CP for Honor the Chapter to allow his Smash Captain to attack again. So where are you going to place your 6 attacks? 4 into the Dread and 2 into my Biker Bros. So these are the Reds are going to be into the Dreadnought. All right. That's those hits. There you go. Woundings on 2s. In all wounds, so we're going to have the 2 into my Biker Bro. He is dead. And then we've got the 2 into my Venerable Dreadnought over there. Making 1, failing 1. So now here it comes. He's got 1 wound left. I have to make all of these 6-ups. Show me 4 fill faces. The odds say no. My heart says no. My opponent says no. The audience is thinking no. But the Emperor says no. So he makes 1. Does he explode? He does not. All right, so that is it for the Flesh Tearer's turn here on turn 1. We will come back to you after movement phase for the Dark Angels here on turn 1. Movement for the Dark Angels here on turn 1. These bikers flatted out up to here. My Land Raider moved his 5 inches up there since he's hurt. My Black Knights and my Talonmaster moved up over this way. Just moved my Venerable Dreadnought, stayed still. He is 8.5 inches away from his Ball Predator there, and he is 8 inches, less than 8 inches away from his Smash Captain over here, which is important to know because we're going to be getting there soon. My Librarian is currently inside of his metal box over here, so we will be moving on to the shooting phase. Starting off the shooting phase with my Venerable Dreadnought firing his Heavy Flamer into his Smash Captain over here, and the Twin Las Cannon into his Ball Predator. So we're going to start with the Heavy Flamer first. D6 auto hits. Oh, with the fill phase, getting that 6. These are going to be strength 5, so looking for 3s to wound. Getting 2, 3, 4 wounds. 2, easy for me to say. 4 wounds, 4 3-ups. Making all but 1. 6 up, feeling pain because of the Black Rage. No, he takes it. And now the Twin Las Cannon into his Ball Predator over here. 2 shots hitting on 2s because he didn't move. That is going to be 2 hits. These are going to be wounding on 3s. Getting 2 wounds with fill faces. AP -3, so 6 up saves. Making neither of them, so D6 wounds each. 5 wounds there. All right, Talonmaster is now going to fire his Twin Heavy Bolter into the Smash Captain and the Twin Assault Cannon into his Dude Bro over here, into his Ball Predator. So we're going to go with the Twin Heavy Bolter first. These are going to be hitting on 4s because he moved. All right, getting 4 hits. Strength 5, looking for 3s to wound. Getting 3 wounds, sorry, AP -1, so 3 up save because he's got that shield. Ooh, makes them all. And the Twin Assault Cannon into his Predator over there. 12 shots, hitting on 4s because he moved. All right, not rerolling nothing. All right, these are going to be wounding on Strength 6, Toughness 7, so looking for 5s to wound. Whoa, pretty good there. So that's 5 wounds, AP -1, so 5 4-ups. Making them all. Well done. All right, so now my Black Knights here are going to fire. We're going to fire 2 of them are going to fire into his Smash Captain. The other 4 are going to fire into his Storm Raven. So we're going to go with the 2 into the Smash Captain over there. Not going to supercharge, hitting on 3s. Oh, good thing I didn't supercharge. Wow, gross. He did. He tried to get me into it, but I was like, no, none of that. So here we go. Strength 7, looking for a 3 to wound. That is a wound. 3 up save. No, fails that one. And he, it's 1 damage. He's got the 6 up. Feel no pain? No, he felt that pain, so he is dead.
Slay the Warlord.
And that is Slay the Warlord. And now the 4 here are going to fire into the Storm Raven. So we have 8 shots. Again, not supercharging. So these are going to be 8 shots. Hitting on 4s because he's supersonic. All right, not getting to reroll. Wow, okay. Getting 1 hit. Getting not a wound. Womp womp. And now my Land Raider is going to fire his twin assault cannon into the Storm Raven and the 2 Hurricane Bolters and Storm Bolter into his 5-man tactical squad over there. So we'll do the shots into the tactical squad first. These are going to be 14 shots, including the 2 shots from the Storm Bolter. Hitting on 4s now because he's wounded. All right. These are now going to be strength 4, toughness 4, looking for 4s to wound. All right, getting 2 wounds. Wow, really good hits, really bad wounds. 2 wounds, making them both. And the twin assault cannon firing into him over here. 12 shots hitting on 4s. All right, 3 hits. Wounding on 5s. Getting 1 wound, AP -1. 4-up save. He's good. All right, that's it for shooting phase. Into the assault phase, my Venerable Dreadnought's going to charge into his Ball Predator. He is 8.5 inches away, which means that he cannot fire Overwatch. All his weapons are 8-inch range. So, looking for an 8-inch charge, though, to get in. Not making it. I'm going to spend a command point on this. No, still don't make it. And now the Overwatch from the Storm Raven into my Talonmaster over here. Yellow is going to be the Las Cannon, white's the Storm Strike, and the red is the Melta. Getting 1 Melta shot.
1 cocked.
And 1 cocked there. So still 1 Melta shot goes in. Looking for a 3 to wound. That is a wound. AP -4 is going to go straight through. So wounds. Duh, 6. He did. Oh god. And that is Slay the Warlord.
Oh.
Forgot to roll it. Does he explode? Oh,
no.
you kidding me? Yeah, so the Knights take a mortal wound because I can't re-roll it since I already spent the re-roll in the assault phase for that charge that failed over here. Wow. I don't think that assault phase could have gotten like literally any worse. That was about as bad as they get. They didn't even charge anyone when they got hurt. All right, we'll come back to you after movement phase for the Flesh Tears here on turn 2. All right, movement phase for the Flesh Tears here on turn 2. His Furiosa Dreadnought, the Death Company, and Gabriel Seth all disembarked from the Storm Raven that was right here, which then dropped into hover mode and moved up over there. His Sanguinary Ancient moved up over here. The Ball Predator that was up front there moved around over this way. The Ball Predator behind him moved up over this way. These guys moved on to the objective over here. Drop pod dropped in right over there. Everybody got out. The squad that was over there advanced around over here into the bushes, and the Laspred stayed still. So that is it for the movement phase. We will come back to you with the shooting phase. All right, starting off the shooting phase, his Laspred is going to fire into my Land Raider over here. So he's got 4 shots hitting on 3s. That is going to be 3 hits. Strength 9, so looking for 3s to wound. Getting 2 wounds. 2 5-up saves. And a make 1, failed 1, D6 wounds.
6.
That's all he needed. It's dead. Does it explode?
We're still hoping it doesn't.
No, it doesn't. Of course that one doesn't explode, but the other one has to explode. Ugh. And that's how everyone got out. And we rolled in one guy twisted an ankle on his way out. Now the Ball Predator is going to fire into my Deathwing Terminators over Deathwing Knights over here. So the the white is going to be the Heavy Flamers. Red's going to be the Flamestorm Cannon. Auto hits. So these are going to be 3 and 5 shots each. These are going to be strength 5 on the heavy,
and 6.
6 on the Flamestorm Cannon. So all looking for 3s. Alrighty. So getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 AP.
-2 and -1. Those are 2 damage each.
Oh, those are 2 damage each. So we'll do those ones separate. So we'll do the 2 damage each ones each. These are going to be 3-up invul saves. Oh, failed 1. So one guy is going to be dead. And then we've got 3 3-up invul saves. Making all of those ones. Now the tactical squad here is going to firing everything into them? Everything into them. So we're going to start with the Multi-Melta and the Melta. Red is going to be the Multi-Melta. White is going to be the Melta. Okay, getting 1 hit. Strength 8, so looking for a 2 to wound. That is a wound. 3-up invul save. No, failed that one, so D6 wounds. That's a dead guy. And now the rest of the guys, we've got one plasma pistol and the other bolters into there. 3 guys are in rapid fire. These are going to be hitting on 3s. All right, wounding on 4s and 3. All right, so we've got 2 regular 2-up saves, failing 1, really, and then 1 3-up invul save. Oh, he's good with a filth phase. Woo! All right, so the 2 hand flamers and 2 of the hand flamers and 4 of the bolt guns are going to fire into my librarian over here. So let's find out what the hand flamers do. It's going to be 4, 5. Oh, 1 second. All right, and so hits with the bolt guns here. All but 1 pretty good there. Reroll because of Gabriel Seth. Nope. So these are now going to be. Oh no. I'm ahead. All right, so here we go. These are now going to be the reds are going to be wounding on 5s, and the whites are going to be wounding on 4s. All right, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 wounds there. 4 2-up saves. Making them all. And just bolt gun into my Terminators over there. That is 1 hit. Rerolling 1 hit because of Gabriel Seth. That is a 1, that is not a wound. Gabriel Seth is going to fire into my Terminators over there with his bolt pistol. That is a hit. That is not a wound. Deathwing missile launcher into my Terminators over here. D6 shots, so he gets 4 shots. These are going to be hitting on 3s.
Strength 5.
Strength 5. So that's going to be 2 hits. Strength 5, so looking for 3s to wound. That one is cocked, and that one is a hit. Oh, is a wound. That is a wound. So that's going to be 2 AP minus nothing. So 2-up saves. And I'll make them both. All right, so Storm Raven is now going to fire. He's going to fire his Hurricane Bolters into my Terminators. He's going to fire Storm Strike, Twin Las Cannon, and Multi-Melta into my Bikers over here. So we're going to go with the Hurricane Bolters first. Hitting on 3s. We'll come back to that. And these are going to be looking for 4s to wound. Come back to that. 6 wounds here. These are going to be looking for 2-up saves. And a failed 1. All right, so now the Melta, Twin Laz, and Twin the 2 Storm Strike are going to fire into my Bikers. Yellow is going to be the Laz, red's going to be the Melta, white's going to be the Storm Strike, hitting on 3s. Alrighty.
No Melta
this time. So these are all going to be looking for, well, the yellow's going to be, no. These are all looking for 3s, 3s to wound. All right, those are all wounds.
-3 on everything.
AP -3 on everything. So we'll do the 2 Storm Strikes first. -3, making 1 of them, failing 1. And then we've got the 1 Las Cannon. That goes through. So Storm Strike is flat 3. So that's going to be a dead Biker. And then we've got the Las Cannon. 2 wounds is a dead Biker. Now the Ball Predator here is going to put the Flamestorm Cannon into my Dreadnought and the 2 Heavy Flamers into my Black Knights. So we're going to go with the red is going to be the Flamestorm Cannon. So we get 2 hits and we're going to get 10 hits. All right, so the whites are going to be wounding on 4s. The reds are going to be wounding on 5s. Okay, nothing on the reds, and we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wounds onto my Black Knights over there. AP -1, so looking for 4-up saves. Failing all but 1 of them. What? And now it's Furiosa Dreadnought's going to put the Heavy Flamer into my Black Knights and the Melta into my Venerable Dreadnought there. So Flamer first. It's going to get 4 hits. And then the white's going to be hitting on a 3 or 2?
3.
Either which way, that's a hit. So wounding on 3 and 4s. All right, getting 1 wound over there onto my Knights. That's cocked. That is a save. And these guys are going to fire their bolters into my Venerable Dread because you always got to roll your dice. All right, getting 1, 2 hits. Getting no wounds. All right, so that's it for the shooting phase. Into the assault phase, his Furiosa Dreadnought's going to charge into my Black Knights. They're going to fire Overwatch, not going to supercharge, hitting on 6s. Getting nothing. So here we go. His charge distance is way in. Death Company are going to charge into all 3 of my guys over here. So the 2 Storm Bolters that can fire back. Getting one hit. Getting no, oh, getting one. Yeah, no. No.
Because storm bolters.
So there's, yeah, exactly. Charge distance. 7 inches will get him in. And Gabriel Seth is going to charge into my interrogator chaplain over there. He's in. All right, starting off the fight phase, this Furioso Dreadnought is going to punch into my Ravenwing Black Knights over here. So he's armed with the 2 Blood Talons, which are going to allow him to reroll to hits and to wounds here. So we've got 4 attacks, hitting on 3s.
Yep.
All right, rerolling. All right, so that's 3 hits. Strength plus 4, so strength 10, wounding on 2s. So that's going to be 4 wounds, AP minus
3.
AP minus 2. AP minus 2, so 4 wounds, AP minus 2, looking for 5 up saves. Making 3 of them, I'll take that. Now Gabriel Seth is going to attack into my interrogator chaplain here. He's going to have 4 attacks here. These are going to be hitting on 2s. That's all hits. Strength, what is it? Strength?
It's going to be strength 8.
Strength 8 with this thing?
Yep, because he's strength 4 times 2.
Yep, strength 4 times 2. So this is with his, what's it called again?
Blood Reaver.
Blood Reaver. So Blood Reaver is strength times 2 here. So it's going to be looking for 2s to wound. So that's going to be 4 wounds, AP minus 2. So it's going to be a 4-up save, either the Rosarius or his armor save. We're going to go with Rosarius so we can have the Emperor on his side. And I'll only make 1 of them. Wow, that's not great. 3 flat, so he is dead. All right, so the Thunderhammer, Power Fist, and 2 of the Chainsaw guys are going to go into my Deathwing Knight here. Everyone else is going to go into my Librarian. So we're going to go with the Thunderhammer and the Storm Shield, the Thunderhammer and the Power Fist first. So the red is going to be the Thunderhammer, white's going to be the Power Fist. Hitting on 4s because of the fact that they are unwieldy.
Reroll 1s and 2s.
Reroll 1s and 2s because of Gabriel Seth over there. Not bad. These are going to be wounding on 2s. All right, so that's all wounds. So we've got 3
Power Fist, 3 Thunderhammers.
1 Power Fist and 3 Thunderhammers. So we'll do the 3 Thunderhammers first. 3 ups. Failed 2 of them. He is dead. All right, so then over here we've got 5 guys with chainswords and 1 guy with a power sword who are going to attack into my Librarian over there. They have the chainsword guys have 4 attacks each. 2 base. Two base plus 1 for the charge because of being Death Company, plus 1 for the chain sword, so 4 each there, and then 3 attacks from the guy with the power sword. These are going to be hitting on 3s. All right, we'll come back to that. Re-rolling because of Gabriel Seth. Ooh, pretty good. All right, so these are going to be wounding on 3s because of Red Thirst, and re-rolling 1s because of the whatchamacallit, the Sanguinary Ancient. So we'll come back to you with that. Oh no, just re-roll those 2.
There were 2 2s here that were cocked.
Yep.
So those are the 2 reroll 1s.
Those are reroll 1s, and those are cocked ones. So reroll that one. Yeah. All right. And then we'll come back to you with that. All right, so we've got 16 chainsword saves at 2 ups, and then we've got the 2 power sword saves at 5 ups. So here we go. All right, failed. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which is enough to kill him. Womp womp. All right, so now my Black Knights are going to attack back into him over here. So we've got 2 attacks each, except for the Huntmaster, who's going to have 3 attacks. These are going to be hitting on 3s. Okay, pretty good. These are strength plus 1, strength 5, so looking for 5s to wound. All right, so I got 1 5 and 2 6s. Those 6s do D3 damage, so we have to do these separately. So the white will be the 2 6s. These are going to be AP minus 1, so looking for 4 up saves. Failing the 2 6s, so those do D3 damage instead. Doing D3 damage, so 1, 2, 3 damage. Does he have a feel no pain at all? No feel no pain, so he takes 3 damage. All right, so after they fought, I'm going to spend 1 CP for Swift Strike, which is one of the special stratagems that you get access to with the Ravenwing Attack Squadron that I spent the CP to create them with. And what it does is it allows them to either move and advance after they've fought, or just fall back, which I'm just going to fall back over here with them at the end of that. So that is where they will end up. All right, so that is the end of the Flesh Tearer's turn here on turn 2. These guys don't have to take a test because they have Inner Circle and therefore auto-pass their morale because I remembered it. Thank you, Internet, for yelling at me. And he's obviously fine here. So that is going to be it. Oh, no, I guess I do have one test over here. He lost 2 guys from his squad. So 2 plus, oh no, 2 plus, why am I rolling 2 dice, man? 2 plus 2 is 4. He is good to go. So that is going to be it for the Flesh Tearer's turn here on turn 2. We'll come back to you after movement phase for the Dark Angels on turn 2. All right, movement phase for the Dark Angels here. My Black Knights stood still. My Venerable Dreadnought stood still. And in from reserves came my 1 squad here with the Plasma Cannon and my other squad of Terminators over there with the Heavy Flamer. And my Biker over here just moved up over this way looking on his Predator. So that is going to be it for the movement phase. We will come back to you with the shooting phase. All right, so my guys here are now going to fire their Plasma Talons, supercharging into his Furioso Dreadnought. So we're going to start, we do it one at a time since they could possibly die here. So looking for 3s to hit. That's 2 hits with Phil Versus. 1 hit, re-rolling 1s because of Grim Resolve. Into a hit. Whoa, get back here, don't escape. And 2 more hits with Phil Faces. Wow, that was really good rolling there. So strength 8, looking for a 3 to wound. All right, so that's going to be 2 wounds, AP minus 3. Making both of them? Ooh, you know what? You know what? Venerable Dreadnought's going to fire his twin las cannon into him, and he's going to fire his Heavy Flamer into the Ball Predator. So we'll do the Heavy Flamer first. Getting 6 hits, pretty good. Strength 5, looking for, get back here, 5s to wound. So really good. 5 wounds at AP minus 1. 4 up saves. Wow, failing. Okay, wow, failing 4 of them. And now the twin las cannon firing to here, hitting on 2s. Rerolling 1s because of a Grim Resolve. That is 2 hits. Looking for 3s to wound. All right, so now this squad over here is going to fire. The 4 guys with Storm Bolters, I can see them, are going to fire into the Dude Bros over here. And then my Plasma Cannon is going to fire into the Storm Raven. So we're going to do the Storm Raven, Plasma Cannon first, D3 shots, getting 3 shots. These are -1 to hit because he moved, -1 to hit because of him being, oh no, he's not, he dropped into hover mode. So it's just going to be -1 to hit because he moved. So looking for 4s to hit. Getting 2 hits, strength 7, so looking for 4s to wound. Getting 2 wounds, AP minus 3. No, both go through, so that's going to be 2 wounds. All right, so now the Storm Bolters are going to fire into the Death Company. We got 4 guys there, 2 shots each, hitting on 3s. Alrighty, wounding on 4s. All right, so now this squad here is going to fire their Storm Bolters into here. The Heavy Flamer is out of range, so here we go. 20 shots because they are in rapid fire range, and there are 5 of them with Storm Bolters hitting on 3s. We'll come back to you with that. And these are now going to be wounding on 4s. All right, we'll come back to you with that. All right, we've got 8 wounds here, so 8 3-up saves. Failing 1 of them. And now my Biker over here is going to fire into him. I'm going to supercharge that plasma, so 2 shots hitting on 3s. Getting 2 hits, okay. I also thought he was dead. These are going to be strength 8, so wounded on 3s. Getting 1 wound, AP minus 3, 6 up. No, goes through, so 2 wounds. And the twin bolt gun, since, you know, you got to roll your dice. So that is going to be 3 hits. Getting 2 wounds. 2 3-ups. Oh, he makes them both. All right, so that's it for the shooting phase. Into the assault phase, my Biker is going to charge into his Predator over here. Red are going to be the las guns, right? And the white's going to be the Storm Bolter, hitting on 6s.
I didn't know I was guard with las guns.
Las cannons. Oh, okay, 1 Storm Bolter shot, but no wound there. So his charge distance is in. All right, so now these guys are going to charge into his Storm Raven. So here comes the Hurricane Bolters first, looking for 6s. Getting quite a few there, not bad.
And
4,
I'm re-rolling
5.
everything for Gabriel.
And re-rolling, oh, they got another 6 over there. And now re-rolling everything because of Gabriel Seth. Oh, this is another 6 you got there. So I'll put that in the good shot. Getting another 1. Okay. Guess Gabriel Seth wasn't quite as invigorating to him as this round. And these are now going to be wounding on 4s. Getting 1 wound. And I make the save. And then we've got the yellow are going to be the twin las cannon, red the twin multi-meltas, and the whites are going to be the storm strikes on 6s. Re-rolling. Oh boy, come on. No, nothing there. So I need a 9-inch charge to get in. Oh no, they didn't make it. And now my Black Knights are going to charge into his dude bro over here. That's the Heavy Flamer getting 1 hit. And the Melt is no hit, so the Flamer is going to give a wound because the strength. Oh no, 4 because it's strength 5, toughness 5. So their charge distance is in. And now my Venerable Dreadnought's going to charge into his Ball Predator there. Red's going to be the Flamestorm Cannon. The whites are going to be Heavy Flamers, so that's going to be 1 from the Flamestorm and 10 from the Heavy Flamer. All right, all of these are going to be wounding on 5s. So getting 1, 2, 3, 4 wounds there. These are going to be AP -1, so looking for 4-up saves. Failing one of them, 6-up Venerable ignoring wound. No, so he takes 1 wound, and then his charge. Oh no, then we got the Storm Bolter. Not getting any hits, so his charge distance is in. And now these guys are going to charge into the tactical squad over here and the drop pod. The drop pod, I need an 11-inch charge. To get into the tactical squad, I need a 10-inch charge. So we've got Overwatch coming here from. Let's do the Deathwind one first. So D6 shots. Gonna get 1 shot. Does not hit. All right, so we've got 2 guys in rapid fire firing here, 4 other bolters not in rapid fire, and a multi-melta all in range. On 6s, getting 1 bolter hit, getting a wound, but making a save. So now I need 10-inch charge to get into the tactical squad, 11 inches to get into the drop pod. Not making it into there. All right, so starting off the fight phase, we're going to start with these guys into his Furioso Dreadnought. 7 attacks, hitting on 3s. All right, pretty good. These are now going to be strength +1, so wounding on 5s. Getting 3 6s, which do D3 damage apiece if they go through. So AP -1, 4-up saves. Fails 2 of them, so 2D3. 3, 4, 5 wounds. He is dead. Does he explode? He does not. All right, so now my Venerable Dreadnought's going to punch into his Ball Predator over there. 4 attacks, hitting on 2s. Getting 3 hits. Wounding on 3s. Getting 3 wounds. AP -3, 3 6-up saves. No, fails all of them. 9 damage. He is dead. Does he explode? He does not. And then I got my 1 attack over here. That is a hit. That is not a wound. And the Predator's attacking back, 3 attacks. Not getting any hits. And that is it for the Dark Angel's turn here on turn 2. So we will come back to you after movement phase for the Flesh Terrors here on turn 3. All right, movement phase for the Flesh Terrors here on turn 3. His Ball Predator moved over this way. These tactical squad is moving up this way towards my Terminator. Same thing with this tactical squad up this way. This tactical squad is moving around the block over there to look on my Terminators as well. Everyone's giving them a peek. Over here, these guys moved up here. Gabriel Seth advanced around over here, and his Sanguinary Ancient just moved up over this way. Did he stay in hover mode? He did, right? Yeah, stayed in hover mode, backed up over this way. Over here, his Ball Predator, we had a discussion because he was back in the corner over here with me right on the corner of his, basically like this. So we had him like this on the corner there. He wanted to be able to back out, twist around like this and back out, which as you saw, he knocked over because of the gun, which would have been unable to do. But we weren't sure if the gun counted, because if he was just in the same position like this, he could turn around like this and back out without having hit my guy. So
Let us know.
we rolled off, and we decided that he could, because we decided that the gun didn't count in this case for trying to hold on to him in that corner there, as opposed to yes. So we just rolled off. We weren't sure which it is. Still not sure what it is. Is the whole model count for keeping him in there? Can like a Carnifex go in there and give a tank a hug and keep it from being able to back out or something like that? You know, what we're not sure what the thing is, because if it was just the base of the model, he was able to maneuver himself so that he could back out. But if the whole model counted, then he was not going to be able to back out of there. So let us know what you think. We rolled off. We're happy with how that worked out. But you know, if you have an opinion, or actually I'd prefer if you knew one way or the other, which it should be, let us know down below in the comments. All right, start off the shooting phase with this squad into my Terminators here. 1 plasma pistol and 3 other guys with bolters that can see. So hitting on 3s. Alrighty. And that one's a hit over here as well. So yeah, just go there. And these are going to be wounding on 4s. Getting 2 wounds there. Two bomber saves. They good. All right, this tactical squad here is going to fire into them. We're going to do the bolters and the plasma pistol first. Red's going to be the plasma pistol. These are going to be hitting on 3s. Alrighty. That one over there, it's a hit. Cool. These are now going to be wounding on 4s. Getting him right there. All right, wounding on 4s. Getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 wounds over here. So these are going to be 7 2-up saves.
It's actually 8, because I had 2 other ones that I picked up first.
8 2-up saves. So that's going to be 2 more 2-up saves. Oh no, 1 more 2-up save.
You made it.
All right, so he's good. So 1 guy's dead and 1 is taking a wound. All right, now the Melta and the Multi-Melta. The red's going to be the Multi-Melta here, hitting on 3s. All right, wounding on a 2. That's a wound. 5-up invul save. No, failed that one. So 2d6.
Oh, wow.
Oh, it does. Oh, there's the 1 guy wound there. Yeah. Deathwing missile launcher is going to fire. Getting 6 shots. Pretty good. These are going to be hitting on 3s. Getting all but 2 hits there. These are now strength 5, so looking for 3s to wound. Getting 2 wounds. 2 2-up saves. Making them both. Now this tactical squad is going to fire into them as well. So all but 1 guy I think is in rapid, right? All but 1 guy is in rapid fire range. So we've got it's going to be 6, 7 shots, and then a plasma pistol on 3s. All right. That's going to be 4 hits, looking for 4s to wound. So we got 1, just one, 2-up save. Yeah, he good with a fill face. Ball Predator's going to fire into my Black Knights over here. Getting 1 and 5. So we're going to have, these are going to be wounding on 4s and 3. All right, so getting 2 heavy flamers. So these are looking for 4s. Making both of them with fill faces. And then we've got 1 with -2. So it's looking for a 5-up save. No, that one goes through. That's 2 wounds. That's going to kill a guy. All right, 4 bolt guns are in range to shoot into these guys, hitting on 3s. Re-rolling because of Gabriel Seth. All right, that's all hits there. Looking for 4s to wound. Getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wounds over there. So we've got 5 2-up saves. Inception, making them all. Angelus bolt gun from the Ancient firing. All right, re-rolling because of Gabriel Seth. All right, so that's going to be 2 hits. Oh no, that was a 2. That was that a 2 or that was a 3? I thought so. 3. So that's 2 hits.
6 and a
6 and a 2. So 1 wound. With a 5, he's good. All right, so now the Storm Raven's going to put Hurricane Bolters into my Biker here, and everything else is going to go into my Terminators here. So we're going to do the Terminators first. Yellow is going to be the las cannon. Red is going to be the Multi-Melta. White are going to be the Storm Strike missiles. Hitting on 3s. And that's a miss over here. So these are now going to be wounding on 2s, all of them. All right, so that's going to be 4 all wounds there. So we'll do them one at a time here, or we'll do it at a time. So we're gonna do the las cannon first. Actually, let's do the two Storm Strike missiles first. Looking for AP -3, so looking for 5 up invul saves. Making one, failing one, so that's gonna be one dead guy there. We then have the las cannon. Failed on that one, so D6, that's a dead guy there. And then we've got the one multi-melta is a fail there. Looking for the highest, yeah. And that's going to be another dead guy. And now the hurricane bolters are going to fire into my biker over here. These are going to be hitting on 3s. All right, we'll come back to that. All right, these are going to be wounding on 4s. 5s. 5s, forgot he's a biker. All right, we got 1, 2 wounds. Forgot my dice over here. So we got 2 wounds, looking for 3 ups. You had to make just one of them. If you made one of them, you would still be alive. Man, you know. All right, so now into the assault phase. His dude bros here, his death company, are going to charge into my Terminators. We're going to go with the Storm Bolters first. There's 2 guys there with Storm Bolters that can shoot in here. So there's going to be 8 shots total, hitting on 6s. Getting nothing. And then we've got the Plasma Cannon, getting 2 shots, getting no hits. So their charge distance, they need a 7-inch charge to get in. And they make it, just barely, but make it. And now the Ancient's going to charge in. He is, oh yeah, he should be in. All right, that's it for the assault. So into the fight phase here, we're going to have the Ancient attacking in first. So he's got 3 attacks, hitting on 3s. All right, re-rolling because of Gabriel Seth. Oh, no, he's not in range of Gabriel Seth. So this is going to be 2 hits here. These are going to be wounding on 4s. So that's 1 wound there, AP -3, so 5 up invul save.
That does count.
3. Oh, Red Thirst. Forgot about Red Thirst. Sorry, Red Thirst. So that's 2 wounds into there. -3, so 5 up invul saves. Making 1, failing 1, D3 damage. Doing 1 damage. All right, so now the Death Company are going to attack in. We're going to do the Thunderhammer and the Power Fist first. These are going to be hitting on 4s. Rerolling 1s.
Thunderhammer.
What's that?
White's Thunderhammer.
White's Thunderhammer. Red is the Power Fist. Hitting on 4s, rerolling 1s and 2s. Wow, real good. Yep, real good. These are all going to be wounding on 2s. All right, rerolling 1s because of the Ancient. All right, so that's going to be 3, 4, 5 total. So 3 of them are Power Fists, and 2 are Thunderhammers. Let's do the 2 Thunderhammers first. Making 1, failing 1, so that's going to be a dead guy there. And then we've got, what was it, 3 Power Fists? Making 2 of them, failing 1, D3 damage. 1 damage. All right, so now the rest of the guys are going to attack in here. We've got 7 guys with chain swords with 4 attacks, 1 guy with a power sword, which is going to have 3 attacks. These are going to be hitting on 3s. All right, we'll come back to you. And then a re-roll here because of Gabriel Seth. All right, not bad. All right, these are going to be wounding on 3s because of Red Thirst. All right, come back to that. Re-rolling 1s because of the Ancient. All right. All right, so we have 19 wounds from the chain swords and 3 from the power sword. So 3 from the power sword, looking for 5 ups. Made 1, so that means 1 wound is left. Can I make 19 2-up saves? Odds are against it. Everything is against it, but let's see. Come on, 2-up saves. Do it, do it. Oh, no, not failed. 3, so 3. Yeah, but that would have still been enough to kill out everyone that was left there. Womp womp. All right, so that is it for the Flesh Terror's turn here on turn 3. So we'll come back to you after movement phase for the Dark Angels on turn 3. All right, movement phase for the Dark Angels. They stood still. He moved up over this way, and these guys moved up over this way. So that is going to be it for the movement phase, because that's all I got left. We'll come back to you at the shooting phase. Black Knights are going to supercharge, shoot into his dude bro there. So we're going to fire 1 at a time here, hitting on a 3. Not a hit, but not an explode, and 1 hit. Not a hit, not an explode, and 1 hit. So 2 hits, strength 8, looking for 3s to wound. Oh, man. My Venerable Dreadnought's going to fire everything into his ball pred here. We're going to do the 2 las cannons first, hitting on 3s because he moved. That's 2 hits. That is 1 wound, AP -3. Nope, goes through. D6 wounds. Oh, 3 wounds. And the heavy flamer. That's going to be 3 hits. Getting 3 wounds. AP -1. 4 up saves. Fails 1 of them. All right, so over here, the heavy flamer is going to fire into this squad. The other 3 guys are going to fire into this squad. So we're going to go with the heavy flamer first. D6 hits. 4 hits. These are going to be wounding on 3s. Getting, that one's cocked. Getting 3 wounds, AP -1, so 3 4-ups. Failing all of them. And 12 shots from the storm bolters into the bigger squad there. Hitting on 3s. Oof, that big chunk there was not great. Wounding on 4s. So 3 wounds, 3 3-ups. Making them all. All right, my Black Knights are going to charge into his ball pred over here. Oh, man, pretty good there. All right, here we go. These are going to be wounding on 4s and 3s. All right, so we got 3 from the Flamestorm Cannon, and we've got 3 from the Heavy Flamer, because it's, yeah. So we got 3 from the Flamestorm Cannon. These are going to be AP -2, so looking for 5-ups. Make 1, fail 2. They're 2 wounds each, so those are dead. And now my Venerable Dread's going to charge in over here. Oh man, really good shots again. All right, so these are going to be both wounding on 5s. All right, so just getting the 2 from the heavy flamer, so that's going to be 2 4-up saves. And I failed 1, made 1, so that's 1 wound into him. His charge distance is in. All right, now these Terminators are going to charge into the bigger squad here. Melta and Multi-Melta. The Multi-Melta is going to be the red one, and the white one's going to be the Melta-Gun. Not getting hits there. Plasma pistol. It does get a hit. Wounding on a 3. That is a wound. No save there, so 1 takes a wound. And then we got 6 guys with bolters that are going to be firing in here. We'll come back to that. All right, looking for 6s to hit. Getting 1 hit, but not getting a wound. So their charge distance is totally in. All right, my Venerable Dread is going to start over here by attacking, hitting on 2s. Getting all hits, wounding on 3s. Getting 2 wounds, AP -3, so 6-up saves. Fails, made 1, failed 1 though, so he is dead. Does he blow up? He does not. And now we're going to do my guys over here. 6 attacks from the regular guys with the Power Fist. These are going to be hitting on 4s. All right. Wounding on 2s. That's 3 wounds, AP -3, so that's 6-up saves. Making 1, so 2 are dead. And then the Sergeant is going to attack in there. 3 attacks hitting on 3s. That's all hits, wounding on 4s. That is 2 wounds, AP -3 again. Failing both of those, 2 more dead. And now these guys get to attack back into me here. So Power Sword are going to be the white ones from the Sergeant. Hitting on 3s. Ooh, all hits, pretty good. Wounding on 4s.
Actually 3s.
Actually wounded on 3s because it's the first round of combat.
Don't matter.
So that's going to be 2 wounds there, 1 of which is AP -3, so 1 5-up save. Nope, failed that one, and then a 2-up save. Made that one. All right, at the end of the turn, he has to take a leadership test here. Lost 4 guys, so 4 plus 2 is 6. They are good to go. So that is going to be it for the Dark Angel's turn here on turn 3. We'll come back to you after movement phase for the Flesh Tearers on turn 4. All right, movement phase for the Flesh Tearers. His Ancient jumped on the objective over here. The Death Company and Seth jumped into his Storm Raven over here. That still in hover mode moved over this way. Predator moved a bit over that way. These guys fell back out of combat. These guys came around the corner here. These guys moved back onto the objective, and that is it for the movement phase. So we'll come back to you with the shooting phase. All right, so the twin las cannons and the storm strike missiles are going to fire into my Dreadnought over here. So hitting on reds are going to be the las cannons, hitting on 3s because of Power of the Machine Spear. All right, so 1 las cannon there.
Next one.
That is not a wound. Las cannons from there are going to fire into my Terminators over here. So these are going to be hitting on 3s. Oh, 4s because he moved, sorry. So that's 2 hits. That is 2 wounds, 2 5-up invul saves. Failing them both 1 at a time. 1 wound, so that's going to be 1 guy dead. Bolt gun and plasma pistol into these guys over here. All right. No wound. And Deathwing from over here gets 4 shots. Getting 4 hits. Getting 4 wounds. Getting 4 saves. Woo! All right, now these 2 Marines are going to charge into the Terminators. Heavy Flamer first. Getting 3 hits. Getting 2 wounds. Failing both saves, they are dead. All right, and that is going to be it for the Flesh Terror turn here on turn 4. We'll come back to you after movement phase for the Dark Angels here on turn 4. All right, the only movement with these guys shuffling around over here. So, and he stood still, so we're just going to go into the shooting phase. He's going to fire his Heavy Flamer into them and his twin las cannon into the Storm Raven. So we'll do the Storm Raven first, hitting on 2s because he didn't move and he's in hover mode. All right, re-rolling 1s because of Grim Resolve. That's 2 hits. Wounding on 3s. That is 1 wound, AP -3, so 6 up save. Inception, no, goes through. D6 wounds, 3 wounds. And the Heavy Flamer, D6 hits, 1 hit. 1 wound, AP -1, so 4 up save. No, dead guy. And now the Terminator squad's going to do the same thing. Heavy Flamer into them, or just going to shoot everything into them, I should say. So it's 5 shots, 5 hits with the Heavy Flamer. These are going to be wounding on 3s. So it's going to be 4 wounds at AP -1. Failing 2. And now the twin, the Storm Bolter is going to fire in there, hitting on 3s. Getting 2 hits, wounding on 4s. Getting 1 wound, AP nothing.
That is a 1.
That is a 1, so there's another dead guy. All right, so that is it for the shooting phase. Into the assault phase, my Terminator squad here is going to charge into both the drop pod and his dude bro down there. So we're gonna have Overwatch. We'll go with the multi-melta first. No hit there, and then we've got the Deathwind missile launcher, whatever it is, getting 1 hit there. No wound though, and their charge distance is totally in. And now my Dreadnought's going to charge in over here. He's also in. All right, so starting with the Terminator squad, the Sergeant's going to attack into the guy. 3 attacks. Getting 1 hit. That is not a wound. And then my guy, the Power Fist into the drop pod over there. That's going to be 1 hit. That is not a wound. And then 4 attacks from the Dreadnought there on 2s. I mean, it's all right, this regular guy's gonna go into my Terminators. He gets a hit. He gets a wound.
Kill that Terminator.
He doesn't get, he gets the save. All right, so that was it for the turn here. We have a morale test to take over here. He lost 5 guys. 5 plus 4 is 9, so re-roll. Onto a 6, he runs away. So that is going to be it for the Dark Angel's turn here on turn 4. So we'll come back to you after movement phase for the Flesh Terrors. All right, movement phase. He shot over here. Still, he's flying now. But that's it. That's all the movement he's going to do. So we will. That's the end of the turn. I guess I get to attack back because he can't shoot into me since I'm engaged in combat. He gets 0 attacks with his drop pod. So let's just go into the fight phase now for the Dark Angels in the Flesh Terror's turn. So we'll do the Dreadnought first. Hitting on 2, so that's going to be 3 hits. Wounding on 3s. All right, so getting 1 wound, AP -3. So that's going to be 3 damage. And then my Terminators. This is going to be the guy with the Power Fist. Nope. And then the Power Sword. 2 hits. 1 wound, AP -3. So he takes a whopping another wound. All right, turn 5 for the Dark Angels. I'm not moving because otherwise they're doing nothing. They're just going to be sitting there doing nothing. So here we go. We're going to go straight into combat over here. Dreadnought, do something. All right, all hits. Wounded on 3s. There we go. 4 wounds. Finally. There we go. Now it's dead. Does it explode? Probably. Yeah. Yes, it does. Of course it does. What's this rule for explode? Find out. All right, I lied. I got overly excited. It doesn't actually explode. Drop pods.
Drop pod assault
Yeah.
and mobile.
Yeah, and a mobile, so it does not explode. Okay, fair enough. So it is gone, though. All right, so that's the end of turn 5. Goes on to another turn.
Yes.
On a 6, it does.
Wait a minute.
All right, movement phase. He dropped into hover mode. These guys all got out. He shifted over that way a bit, and that is going to be it. They stood still over on the objective there, and he stood still on the objective here. So we will now come into the shooting phase. All right, we're going to start with the Storm Raven. We're going to fire the las cannon, the las cannons, the multi-melta, and the Storm Spear missiles into my Dreadnought, and the Hurricane Bolters into my Terminators. So here we go. These are going to be the usual shooting there, hitting on 3s, re-rolling because of Seth. All right, pretty good. These are all going to be wounding on strength. They're all 8 or more, so 3s to wound. All right. So that is going to be
1 Melta and 2.
1 Melta and 2 las cannons. So we'll do the 2 las cannons, failing both of those, and then the 1 Melta. Failed that one as well. Oh, the Melta was going to go straight through anyway. So here we go. Damage is going to be 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this will kill him unless I can make a whole bunch of venerable saves here. Looking for 6 up. Show me those fill phasers! Giving me 2. That's still exactly enough to kill him. Does he explode? Do it! Do it! No, he does not. And the Hurricane Bolters into my dude bros over here. All right, hitting, re-rolling because of Gabriel Seth. Hitting on 3s, re-rolling because of Gabriel Seth over there.
Well, he's in cover.
All right. Okay.
Okay.
And these are going to be wounding on 4s.
Right. 3 up armor. Just look at that.
All right, come back to that. All right, we got 8 wounds, 8 2-up armor saves. Failing 2 of them, so one of my guys is dead. And the last cannons from the Predator are going to fire into him over here. Hitting on 4s, getting 1 hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he moved. That's a wound, though. That's not a save. And yeah, he did. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is a Flesh Terror victory. I got whomped there a little bit, but it was fun to be able to field all of that. Seriously, though, the new chapter approved. Giving, like, seriously, that was like what was it, 366 extra points, basically? Yeah. So, you know, had that, so it was pretty cool to be able to put all those models down. I guess the time will tell to see if Marine armies with some of the special stuff are going to be able to do what they need to do with these changes, but we'll see what happens. You didn't get to see too much of my of the special things from the Ravenwing. Detachment there or not Ravenwing detachment, the Ravenwing Vigilis formation extra thing, because my opponent was so rude to one-shot my Talon Master in the face. Yeah, with Overwatch, you didn't get to see his fight first Warlord trait, and you didn't get to see his Monster Slayer of Caliban sword that he was using. So I apologize on his behalf for that one. You're welcome. But yeah, I hope you guys have all enjoyed it. I certainly have. I have been Phil, the Glacial Geek, as always. My opponent's been Jason, and until next time, have fun.